Good morning. Welcome in, boys. Welcome in, kings. It's a Tuesday. No news, and the market is literally going nowhere. We are still flat right now. Not a lot going on. 1 second while I get this figured out. We ride. Market opens here in a minute and a half. We're just sideways. Yesterday went nowhere. The day before, nowhere. Look at us, just compressing into a range. Yesterday we were trying to find trades off of the bottom. It's just not going. Time to handle business. My man Juan, how we doing, King? Yeah, I see you both. In here. What's up, boys? What's up, kings? Juan's always out ready for some business. He's ready for that money. Boys, I'm not going to lie, though. Today's range feels not very pretty. No news Monday. Look at this. Blech. Today feels much of the same. Still stuck inside of this range. Yes, sir. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Yo, 1%. I feel bad. One more time. What's your name, brother? I don't want to keep calling you. I don't want to call you 1%. Forget. Not new. Forget. It's my fault right there. Keith. Fuck yeah. I won't. Keith, I won't forget that this time, King. Keith and Juan. Let's get it, boys. We got the VWAP above. Market opens here in about, right now. Market is opening right now. We are literally going flat inside of a range. Yesterday, I was anticipating some reaction off previous day low, and we just have gone sideways. We're still trying to hold it now. So, I don't know, boys. We got some interestingness going on. Not a lot of range, I don't think. I mean, we're just not getting a lot. So, we're going to be patient today. We've seen the levels. We at least have some levels to play off of yesterday. Sort of. I mean, you can see we kind of respect it. We're just trading inside of the range. This is London high, overnight high. Maybe we get a sweep and a push and an attempt at some of this liquidity, but I don't know. I don't know. It looks really similar to yesterday, to be honest. I think we're just going to get another choppy day, boys. Keep those accounts alive. Same thing. Opening rate at VWAP, just like yesterday, actually. Actually, just the same. Opening rate into VWAP and then a rejection. Opening print candle, not very crazy. Opening print price, the 75s. Let's see, boys. Let's see, huh, gang? Come on, let's make some money on this fine Tuesday. Just chilling in my apartment. I never even checked yesterday to make sure that they did. Good. All right. Selling off the VWAP. Trying the 40s out. Big level is going to be these 30s. We never got through at any point yesterday or the previous day. Selling into it again. It almost just feels like you can buy this price and get some move. Here we go. Tapping into that day's range. I'm actually going to mark this out for liquidity just because it's such a big line for us right now, boys. Such a big price for us right now. Currently giving it up, sweeping previous day low. And we did. We just traded into the previous day low. So it's going to be interesting to gauge here. We either continue to push, find a short pushing back into this range, or we reclaim this fucking bottom. Interesting to start, huh, boys? Interesting to start here. 71s into the 70s. 70-point sell-off into the 700 whole number here. Are we finally getting the dip that we were anticipating? This weird price action bottom that we've continued to hold. Looks like we're finally starting to get in there. Next liquidity will be the 622s if we are holding into these 7s. Under these 7s. Dang, there it is, 690. Finally getting a decent move here, boys. Good morning, Pat. Welcome in, King. Fuck yeah. Happy you're here, King. How you doing, brother? 670. We're selling down, boys. Okay, Nazi. Okay. I like it. I like the strength. I mean, opening print candle was the 56s. Opening print price already below the 700 whole number. That was a lot of resistance yesterday. Oh, my nose is itchy. Saucy man. Our man, our myth, our moderator. Let's go. Yeah, that was a big spot there, boys. Big spot. You saw the reaction once these 30s or these 40s finally broke. It was just selling from there. We're going to buy a pullback. Be patient. Be patient here. Find a nice spot for a nice pullback. It's going to be an EMA touch. Maybe like this 40s price touch. Maybe this 19s price. I don't know. Either the 20s or the 40s. We're going to be looking for our first short. Trying to get into this. We're looking to see this either continue up off of this range or continue down. And we finally, after 2 days, are breaking through this level. It's kind of interesting. Good, man. Glad to hear. Have 6 fresh evals. Going to be patient and pass these. Yes, you are, bro. For real patient, though, today, Pat. I guess, I don't know. I was going to say patient because we are still stuck inside of the ranges, but the range is broke, so we might be looking at some range today. We might get some selling. We might finally get a fill down in towards these 618s. I mean, right now we're still holding the bottom of this sell-off. Not really finding any retracement yet. Oh, it's the easiest money. Bouncing off the 660s. Our target would be somewhere in around these the 600 whole number if we can get a pullback towards this 19 and get an entry. Right now it's just sharp. Very sharp selling. We're going to take a first couple candle pullback here. Hopefully at a level that makes sense, like it'd be the previous day low or this 19 right level. Let's see. Let's see these buyers not just get absolutely one wayed. Man, I'm feeling like we're going to find lower prices. Into the 80s. Let's see if they can get back to that 700 whole number here. Let's go, boys. We're getting some opportunity already. Can't be upset about it. We just can't be upset about it. We're getting some opportunity already. Let's be patient here and find a spot to make some money. EMA is already curling below the 700 whole number. Saucy. Good morning, King. Yes, sir. Gonna be looking for a first pullback off of this candle. Obviously, the better entries would be previous day low, the 719 area, maybe even the 740. But right now, this is looking pretty heavy. Pretty heavy one way, boys. Pretty heavy. Let's see a little retracement here. Opening print candle was the 56s. We've just sold off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pretty sick candles. 6 pretty sick candles to the downside. Finally getting a little reaction at these 57s. If we can find a short at the EMA or even the 19 area, I'm going to be targeting the 600 whole number roughly. I'm getting my hands dirty at work. Might be a little quiet here today. Hey, that's what happens. It's all right, King. That is what happens sometimes, my brother. I'm still here to make calls when needed, though. Saucy, we are looking downside, so I will need you at some point, maybe. We're looking to be getting our first short fill in around these prices. Maybe like the 700 whole number. Maybe just shy of it. It's looking heavy. It's looking heavy, like price is struggling to get any bids right now. Here we go. We're in one contract, shorten. Next safest entry would obviously be up and around these 20s. We're going to look to average into this position. It's kind of what I'm feeling. We're going to average in. I have AirPods in. Just say the words. Yes, sir. Ty's biggest trade ever. Stop, Sauce. Don't tease me right now, brother. It's looking like we have an opportunity. Maybe get some rotation. Nice strength off that. We're looking for the downside here. I'm going to average into this as we get some continued support. Now in below these 84s, I'll add a second contract. Or we can hopefully get higher. I mean, maybe get a higher fill. We'll see. See the reaction at the CMA right now. Literally am chilling in my apartment, boys. It has not been cold in this house or this state in a long time, so I'm kind of enjoying it. Kind of like, you know. Watched your stream last night. I think you were up 900, then down 5, then caught the banger, and we're up like 2K. Great job, bro. It was a roller coaster day, bro. It was kind of weird, kind of ugly. We got out well, but could have been better. I mean, look at this choppiness that we were operating within. Like, definitely not the prettiest at price action. So, I appreciate it, Pat. Let's see what we can do today, huh, King? I'm liking the way we're getting some reaction here. We're getting in a reaction. That's all you can ask for. I am a little bit worried about where our stop loss is up at a price where I kind of want to get a second contract if we get lucky enough to get that. Getting this to kind of reject now. In below this with a closure below here, I'm going to add a second contract below these 80s. This is our first 15-minute range. Keep that in mind. This is our first 15-minute range, so we can't expect... Ooh, look at the move. Look at the move off that price there. I am going to move our stop loss, boys. Not because I'm feeling any type of way, but because I want a second contract at this 19 price, possibly. Limit sell 1. I want a second contract up around these 23s. And so we're going to risk a little bit more on this first contract. This thing could come up to VWAP too. And that's technically here. Would VWAP be... Oh, VWAP is the 40s price. Damn, that's a big spot too. Interesting. We could get a reaction up at those 40s. We could get a pop back to VWAP before this thing dies for real again. So we're gonna be patient here. I might even take off the second contract at the 19s, even though I have a good feeling about the 19s being an obstacle. I'm having some fear right now with the VWAP, being that it was the biggest price traded for the days. So we're gonna see here, boys. We're gonna see here, boys. Really interested to see how we operate. We're moving pretty clean. We had a nice sell into a big range. Buyers are immediately reclaiming it, it looks like. Into that 19 area. I think we're going to get stopped out on this contract, sadly. But we're going to be looking to get more at the VWAP if we do get there. Man, what a push off that price. We're going to get stopped here, boys, for a little thick little L. Feels bad, but it is what it is. Still excited about the opportunities for the day. Oh, NASDAQ might come in and save me right before we almost died. I don't think so, though. I think we're going to get a return to VWAP here, possibly. It's kind of what I'm thinking. We're going to get a VWAP pop, and I am sadly in a bad position for that. EMA is going to be the obstacle here. I think we're going to find some support here potentially and keep pushing. Breaks my little heart because I wanted to see that reaction, but we'll see. We'll see. Getting the EMA here. Obstacle is going to be the EMA. If we continue to find support, we're probably going to return to VWAP. In which case, I'll be looking for our second try of the day, our second trade of the day at that price. First 15-minute range is getting set in here now, boys. I'm going to get that ready for us. I do have a bad little suspicion that we're going to come get broken or stopped out on this next push. Bad little suspicion, you feel me? Baby, I'm sorry. Got to get through the EMA here. Otherwise, we have a real good chance of coming to get stopped out. Want to see this rotate. We did get to the 19s there, but I'm not really trusting it too much. We'll see. We're getting this to rotate a little bit here. Getting to rotate a little bit here. Back to our fill price. Do we close for a flat here? Not sure. I'm liking the continuation at least. We'll be patient. In below these, what is it, 83s, I'd consider adding in. But we got to see if we can get a hold down around these prices right now. If we get a close down there, I'm going to add a second contract. I'm in 2 contracts now. Not risking as much in this move. Not looking for as much now. Seeing if we can get continuation through this 15-minute bottom. Seeing if we can get a continuation through this 15-minute bottom here. I want to see it be fairly strong, ideally. Get through that bottom. No wicks. You guys know the rules. We don't like wicks. Testing into it. Trying to get through. Let's see if we get some weight. See if we get some strength. Want to see some strength by these sellers here. At a big price. Let's get through this little bottom here. I'm targeting the 600 hold number realistically. Something like this. Maybe even a little higher, the 622s. We got to see if we can get through this bottom though. It's got to get heavy. Another bottom defense at the 15-minute range. Not our favorite thing to see there. Not our favorite thing to see there, Gentlefish. We want to get through there. Great job holding. Thanks, Pat. What's up, Mark D? Welcome in, King. Welcome in, boys. Let's see if we can get this to rotate. Got to get through this 15-minute bottom here. We're a little more zoomed in than I like to be. Through this 15-minute bottom, we should be looking for some lowerness. Don't be scared to say the words. I'm not there. I'm not scared yet, Saucy. I'm just going to wait until we get confirmation. Through the 15-minute bottom, I'm going to add our third contract, boys. If we can get some holding. I don't want to wick anything back in our range I'm no happy with. I want to see some continuation. I want to see a reach here. Let's keep seeing this reach for us. Get heavy on us, Nazi. Got to get through this range, boys. No wicks. Anything back in the range, I'm not happy with it. It's enough for a break even at least at this point. Let's see the NASDAQ leave us, though. Anything back in the range isn't ideal for us here. I want to see the sellers really compress this and get heavy. If they continue to hold, I'm going to add a third contract. Still targeting the 600 hold number roughly. Not exactly, a little higher. More like the 619s, but we'll see. Buyers are trying to get back in the range. Sellers are defending it at the moment. Let's see, boys. Come on, get heavy, sellers. Give us an away from this range. Get us away from this range now. Get heavy. I don't like the way that we're compressing at a big spot, these 50s. Want to get through there with some energy. You on it, Ty? Sash, you got it right now? I actually think right now it could be good. I think right now it could be pretty sexy if you get us through this price. Anything back in this 15-minute range isn't ideal for us. Want to see the sellers continue to compress. I'm looking for it, Saucy. We moving. You now make the sauce call, Sauce Man. Come on, Saucy. Get us through here. Wanting to look for our third contract ad and just can't find a spot right now. I was debating on the bottom of that 15-minute range test, but didn't have the conviction yet. Saucy Man's debating on the phone call. Let's just zoom out real quick, look at the hourly chart. I have a feeling that this could continue to extend, but we got to see it. We could get back in the 15-minute range, and that would be no bueno for us. Ideally, the EMA continues to curl outside. We find some last little compression and continue to sell off. That is what we're looking for, boys. We're looking to see us to hold outside of this 15-minute range. If we do and get back below these 37s, I'm going to add our third contract. If we break low a day again. If the sellers can truly defend this 15-minute bottom and we push through these 37s, I'm going to add our third and final contract. They're holding at this 50s. I'm not a fan of that. Buyers are trying here. I like the compressed volume of the buying though. Doesn't look strong. Doesn't look convicted. EMA's trying to get through the 15-minute range. This could be our spot for our third and final contract, boys. I'm not going to do it just because we could also get a pop here, but let's see what happens. Ideally, the sellers defend this bottom. Come on, sellers. Defend this 15-minute bottom here. And the EMA touch. This is what we're looking for. The decreased buying volume at a big level. We get below these 35s. I'm adding our final contract. Targeting 600 whole numbers a little low. I guess I'd target more like these 622s. Nice candle there. Got to see some continuation off of it. Want to see the sellers take this thing down below these 37s. We're going to add our third contract. Getting a little bit of extension now. Got to get a closure below there before we add. You guys know the rules. We don't like wicks. Let's get through these 37s. We're going to add our third and final. Targeting that 22's price. Not going to lie, the way this is shaping up, 600 whole number might be easier. Might be a better target. EMA's trying. We're compressing below the range. We could get a pop back in there, boys. We're not out of the woods. I like the way the sellers are reacting, though. They're clearly heavy. Clearly slapping people right now. So just be patient here. New here. Hi, Tyler. What's up, Prof Low-Key Crypto? What's up, brother man? Welcome in, King. Happy you're here. Happy you're in the chat. Let's see what we can get here off this rotation. We're hoping to see this, this 15-minute bottom defend, boys. We got a couple offers from it, but no continuation. Hoping to see this be it. Hoping to see the sellers really defend this 15-minute bottom. We don't want to get any more pops back in that range. No more pops back in this range. Trying to see if this EMA can be our defense. Want to get the sellers to push off of this. And ideally it's strong. It's not just this. No wicks. You guys know the rules. I think we're going to get a rotation. Sadly. They're still trying to hold this 15-minute bottom. We're looking interesting here, boys. It's getting hotter and hotter. Let's go. Thanks, Patrick. Let's fucking go. What's up, Dennis? Welcome in, King. Passed my first funded today. Sorry, I missed that, brother. Let's go, man. Great job, Dennis. Let's go, boys. Sorry I've been distracted on this trade right now. Sorry, I've been distracted on this trade right now. I was hoping to get this to rotate through, but we're looking like we're going to defend this 15-minute bottom. Not ideal for us, boys. Wanted to see that selling candle there be stronger. Found some support. Might be broken even here. Damn, she's really going to move on us, huh? Looks like we're going to get a break even, boys. Fucking A. Why are we finding so much support there? God damn it. Been studying for a year and a half, but only started executing my system for like 2 months, and it's been great. That's that consistency. Considering taking some loss back if we are reversing. No. I mean, what was that 40? What was this 640's defense level? Like, that was really interesting there. I don't have faith in these buyers yet right now, Pat, to be honest with you, King. I don't think we're reversing. I think that was just, well, I don't know, because we did hold the bottom of the 15-minute range. We couldn't get an extension out of it, so. Yeah, that's awesome, though. Profit low-key. Strength, that just stopped us out of that. I'll go to the next trade. Great trade management, Ty. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, for real. Nah, we're not completely done. I'm going to target these 15s. What a teasy candle, though. Wanted that to keep reaching for us there. Gonna be looking to get our another try at these 15s, at this 50%, maybe even this VWAP. Let's see if this buyers can get back up here now. They kind of got kicked a little bit there, but they're showing some resilience. Showing a little bit of resilience there by the buyers. I think we're going to return. Ugh, you know what I mean? Just like, ew, like a ew moment there. Should we have just taken our money when we were teasing this low? I don't know. Gonna be gonna be a little bit more patient now. Gonna let a little bit more range play out. We're holding the bottom of the 15-minute range. Found some support back inside of it. I like that the VWAP is curling. We might get a third fill in around like these 17-20 prices. We'll see. What happened to that trade? I was distracted for a sec. We got break even, brother man. She found some support here, and then this candle just right to our break even. So we got slammed out of it. Slammed out of our trade there. Sauce, I don't know if you didn't get to make the call. You were distracted, so the buyers found a little opportunity. Trying back to the 700 whole number now. Look at how ugly this is on the hourly chart, boys. Just the compression. Saving it for when you need it. No, that's what we need, King. I like that, Sauce. VWAP's at the 27s, giving us a really decent price at the VWAP in the top of this range. I'm going to try it for a short. Hovering around 38% on the fib, getting close to premium. Ooh, I like that, Pat. I like that, Pat. We're going to be shorting the 50% and this VWAP somewhere in this like 20s area. Selling one here if we can get a Fill-a-Rooney. A little Fill-a-Rooney and cheese on them. Got to get through these 700s. We're slightly above 704 is 50%. 50% of the fib. Hell yeah, okay. As you can see, the 7s are being the obstacle there then, Pat. They're struggling to get through there right now, it looks like. Struggling to get through there right now, it looks like. The buying doesn't look bad today. The sellers just look better. You know what I mean? Buying doesn't look bad today. The sellers, they just look better. I don't know. They just look better. This could be like yesterday as well, where we just chop back and forth. So make sure you guys are keeping your accounts as protected as you can. We may just be choppy. A little chopperoni and cheese. We're looking for a fill at the 50% of the 15-minute range and the VWAP and the previous high. We've got a couple things lining up here. Also previous bottom. Higher time frame is bearish and sellers are heavy today off the open. That right there is the perspective, Pat. For sure, King. Downside. That's at least target showing you where we're targeting. Which is why I was okay with holding our position. Can we get a pop into a price before we get this move, please? Come on, Azzy. Volume's pretty slow, it's feeling like. What's opening print candle price? 55s. We got to the 71s to the 61s. So about 90 point, 50-minute range. Not too shabby, not too crazy. Just average. Right now we're just holding out sideways and near the bottom of the range. This is where we got stopped out of our trade. That was lame. We're going to be patient here, boys. I'm looking for a fill, but right now we're just going sideways. Still don't like how just one candle, the biggest buy candle of the day, is so annoying. Stopped us for a break even there. We're just literally going sideways here. In around this 50% slash VWAP is where we're going to be getting into our position. It's where we're going to be trying, at least, let me say that, trying to get into a position. Sellers look good today. We just got to be patient. If we get back outside of the 15-minute range here, I'm going to be quite bearish. If we can't hold this bottom. I'm a little offended that she wanted to just go tap out this price. It just doesn't even really make sense, honestly. A weird price for us to go test. Which is what makes me think we're going to go get at least this 50%, maybe VWAP. VWAP's curling down pretty aggressively here. Here we go. Looking to be a maybe. Looking to be a maybe. We're looking for a fill at this 50% around these 715, 720s. Previous day low as well. Targeting into like the 600 whole number. This is not a price that makes sense. So why do we come up and 700 whole number? It does make sense. Damn it. Some obvious resistance back at the 700 whole number here. Let's see the buyers try it again. Let's see these buyers try it again. Clear resistance at the 700 whole number. We're just going sideways at the bottom of the 50-minute range, boys. This requires patience. Small trend line holding. I like that. I see what you're looking at, Pat. Well, sort of. Sort of, maybe, in a way, sort of. I don't really actually like that trend line that much. A little bit more of a curve than I expected. We'll see here. Might find an opportunity to push higher. Buyers trying it again. 700 whole number where there's been some resistance. This music's giving us the vibe. Let's get a fill here. Sellers were also aggressive off the morning like they have been. In the last few days, they've always been aggressive off the very rip. Well, I guess the buyers were stronger there. Here we go, boys. 703. We're getting near our fill price. I like it more and more. 708s, 709s. This is some strength. Give me a fill. Biggest buy volume of the day, boys. So let's see here. Slap 50%. Biggest buy volume of the day here. Interested at this spot. I like that we have the biggest buy volume of the day. We could get a reversal from here. VWAP's a big fill price. Gonna see the participants either getting excited or nervous at it. We'll see. Let's see, huh? If we obviously get some support above VWAP, this trade will be easy to read. We're just at a good price. Great fill. Should be a good reaction. We at least got a good price no matter what. It's going to be hard for us to get really dangerously underwater here. We bought the highest buy volume of the day, or we're selling the highest buy volume of the day, which is typically decent. Typically fairly decent. We'll see, though. I would love to see these VWAP participants just show up and get selly. I would just love to see a VWAP participant come in and just slap this mofo. I really don't mind our fill. I think we got a good fill on this price. If we can get in below this 50%, so anything below these 15s is looking decent. Obviously, compressing below the VWAP, we stay below the VWAP, we're looking good. Come in and try this EMA out for size at the 700 whole number again. That'll be a nice reaction to test. I don't like that we just saw two doji candles at the top of the range there, though. That's kind of a little bit bullish. Excuse me. It's kind of a bullish signal. Overall exception of higher. The decompressed selling volume at a big range. Kind of going sideways here. I want to see a big reaction from the sellers at this point. Don't really want to just see this weakened sideways action at a big spot after getting the continued selling. If this is going to really hold off of this VWAP, we should see a bigger move. We shouldn't get this decompressed selling the way that we are right now. Into the EMA. That's fairly expected. Decent reaction off of it. For us here, we're looking for this 50% of the 50-minute range to hold, get below that. Obviously, below VWAP is good for us. Anything above VWAP, not sexy. Anything above VWAP, not sexy here. If we're able to get and hold below the EMA here, I'm going to add our second contract. As of right now, we're looking decent, but I want to continue to see the compression below this VWAP. One, account blown. No. No, sir. Fucking no. Sorry, pal. Load up. Do her again, king. That's how we do it. Facts. Yes, sir. Still looking to see this compress. We don't want to see anything above the VWAP. We want to kind of see get slapped down by the sellers. Don't want to give them a chance to base here. Sorry, Juan. An account blown is a lesson learned. Look back and see what went wrong and just keep moving. W Pat. You got this shit, Juan. You got this shit, my boy. I know it. We like that. Reaction back to the VWAP. We want to see any buying attempts kind of just get, squandered. Any buying attempts to be nullified here by these sellers. We want to at least see a decent reaction, which we're getting. Can't complain. In back below the EMA, we're going to add our second contract here. If we're able to get some support. It's 10-10 right now, so don't want to see anything above the VWAP here officially. Want to continue to get that compression. Want to continue to see us support the defense of this 50% or the 50-minute range. Also, this VWAP. Show me these high time frame participants coming in and short this thing. Slap it down. Bank. Let's see it. Compression at the VWAP here. Crazy because this is giving me all the time in the world to add a second contract, but I feel like if I put a second contract on, it flies to our stop loss, and if I don't, we're gonna fly to our profit. Just just kind of the thing, you don't know what you don't know, brother. I like the reaction at the VWAP. The buying strength into it would have made you assume we're gonna break through, but we're kind of getting stuck sideways. It's a good thing for our trade. Getting compressed here. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, sellers. You're teasing everybody here. Just go ahead and get some support now. I get what you're doing, but it's not funny anymore. Just get through there. Show them that you're actually bringing this back down lower here. Into the EMA again. Back at the 50%. Compressing now. It's getting a little bit tight in here, boys. Big spots all around us. We're at the 50% at the VWAP. Want to see some reaction. If we get in below this 705 price, I'm going to add our second contract. If we get in below that bottom, buyers are holding the EMA currently, but it's not looking super convicted. If we get a closure below these 705s, I'm going to try our second contract. It's a little bit risky bisky, as 700 whole number is going to be the obstacle obviously there. Not a fan of this compressed selling volume that we're getting right now, to be completely transparent with you guys. Morning, Wool. What's up, King? Good morning, my man. Hope you're doing well, brother. All right, NASDAQ. In below these 706s, we're adding a second contract if we can get some support. VWAP at least gave us the reaction we were hoping for. Got to continue to see some continuation, though. Is there a way to see how much I'm risking when I set a limit before price hits my limit? When I'm setting a limit, is there a way to see how much I'm risking? Not other than your settings, Wani. So other than the settings up in the thing. Or just because of your knowledge of like where you put your stop loss. Oh, we're getting the move now. Second contract is going to get added. We're in 2 now, boys. Targeting this to continue lower here. We'll see if we can get it. Not really sure if I'm looking for this price. What am I actually looking for? Kind of look for like the 15-minute range-ish. We'll see. We'll see. I want to continue. We're probably going to get one more stop now, up closer to VWAP. Another big pop. Got caught on the wrong side of the short when it rebalanced, but oh well, that's that. It happens, King. We got stopped out of a break even. We were up like 1,500 on a nice position, but got stopped out for break even after that pop. So hoping to see a return in towards that area. See if the shorts can get heavy here off the VWAP after finding some support at that 50%. Our average price is now at the 50% almost perfectly. So I'd like to see the shorts take this thing lower here. It's going to be some clear resistance though. Resistance. La resistance. Here we go. We're trying the 700. Got to get through there. Don't want to see us wicking the 700 again. Nice closure. It's a decent closure. Not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet. Want to see this keep stretching lower here. Anything outside of the 7s is good for us. The buyers are acting like they want to bring this, but right now they're getting compressed by these sellers at the moment. We're looking for a decent move lower. Should probably be looking for even lower than I am at the moment, but we'll see the strength. Nice move here. Gonna just keep gauging. Not trying to be... Short is still looking validated with movement. Great ad. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support, Patty. You know that. Back in towards this 683. Let's see the reaction here. Not going to get necessarily terrified out of our position, but we're just going to gauge. Want to see if we can get this to continue to rotate for us. I think we could get a pop back towards like VWAP. One more big try here before it really goes. I know you wanted to wait, but I'm putting in the call down to 600. Sauce is calling down to the 6s. Oh, good lord. So you want me just to see what that would look like, Sauce? Just a bit curious. Like if we got there, it'd be something like that. Like it just out of curiosity, if we were to get there, it'd look something like that. Want to see the 700 whole number act as resistance. Now that we got back through it, I don't want to see anything above the 7s. If we base back above the 7s, I'm just going to close for a small win. This EMA here is going to be our obstacle or our defense. Hoping to see price react strong here and keep this press down. Got to act as resistance now that we got through it on the other side. Don't want to see anything above the 700s here. I want to see the sellers compress this below the 7s. Come on, sellers. Get this below the 7s for me. 703. Anything above the 7s I'm not going to love. One time, baby. How much is that? My screen is blurry. Down here at the 600 saucy is 42.95 at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see if we can even get to that range. Got to get through these 7s. Got to get through this bottom here. Motherfucking buyers, though. Stubborn. Stubborn. I want to see this 700 continue to be our defense. Don't want to see anything above the 7s here, boys. You know what I mean? Just don't want to see that. Just like with my eyeballs and stuff. I just don't want to see that. I just don't want to see the 7s find some support. I want to see us keep pushing lower here. Man, every time we've been getting like a slight chance to take it, it's just been ripping out the other way. Come on, sellers. Get heavy now. Just make the move bigger. Make the move bigger. Like a bigger. I like the bigger moves. I like that we're compressing below the EMA, compressing below the 7s. We wanted that to be resistance. It's acting as resistance, but we got to see the stubbornness die out here. Buyers are being stubborn. Just stubborn little fuckers right now. Yeah, that's not a closure I like. That's not a closure I like there. It's not a closure I like, buyers. Stubborn. We're going to leave this order on. We're not going to get scared out here. I'm anticipating another try this VWAP maybe before this thing really moves. I don't know. We're going to be patient. I like the rotation. I don't like that we got back above the 7s there, but I like the way that it happened, if that makes sense. The structure's decent. Just got to see this find some continuation. Want to see it get heavy here. Big moves, big booms. Give me the big black. One time. Big blacks. Get through here. Got to get back to that 7. We don't want to see the 7 starting to act as support now, which you're starting to see a potential of that. Where that 700 whole number is starting to kind of be a little bit of support for the other side. The enemies. Come on, big black. Big black. Get big. Get big and get black. Come on, get through those 7s. I want to get through those 7s right there. Still acting as support instead of the other side. I wanted the resistance. Buying it's looking weak here. Like the sellers are trying, but right now the buyers are stubborn. They're being real stubborn. Come on, big black. Come on. Going sideways here, boys. Not loving it. Kind of getting a little itchy. Getting a little bit itchy. I mean, something's going to happen, right? I mean, something's going to happen, good or bad. Let's get through there one time. Get through those 7s again. Don't want to keep seeing the 7s acting as like a support for these fucking buyers. But they are defending. Come on. Big black. Through those 7s. Get big. Get black. Here we go. Get through there. Hold it. Nice. Nice. It's pretty big. That's pretty black. You know what I mean? It's pretty big and pretty black, dude. Come on. Let's see this continuation now. Get through these 90s. We should have what we need now to see this continue. Right? Right, NASDAQ? Big black candle. He gets it. Give us that BBC. I need that candle coming in here. Below this bottom, we're going to add our third contract, boys. Still targeting like low a day. Not really low a day, but at least lower. If we can get through these 682s, I'm going to add my third contract. Nice move, Pat says. We're not out of the woods yet, King. I want to be, but we ain't there yet. Got to get through these 80s before I feel a little bit more confident. This is at least enough for a break even though it still pains me to do it because I feel like we're gullible or susceptible. Susceptible to a big old fucking nasty candle. Come on, take this thing lower. Stubborn buyers, I'm telling you today. They're acting just stubborn. Like, look at the reaction. Back to the EMA, back to the 7s. Like, come on, man. Mean what you say. Say what you mean. You know what I mean? Type of a thing. Say what you mean. Say with your chest. Another try to 700. The EMA again. This is our last defense here. If we can't get a closure below this, I'm not going to be super stoked. You feel me, NASDAQ? I'm not going to be stoked with you, girl. Don't you want me stoked with you? Where's our big black? Sauce, did you put that phone call in yet or what, my man? Because I'm waiting over here for you. Let's get through this bottom now. Here we go, big blacks. Get through this bottom at the 80s. Right? Right, NASDAQ? You're not going to play with me, right? Oh, my wick. Get through there, girl. Get heavy. Get big and get black for me. One time, dealer. Third contract we just added, boys. Break even still on. Looking for lower. Looking for something like this. Got to get through this bottom now. Teasing ourselves. It's in. They are recruiting sellers. Oh, you put the phone call in? So I should be looking for lower, Sauce? Is that what you're telling me right now? Are you telling me I should be looking at that 600 guy? At least the 620s or something like that? You're making me sad. Should be pretty here soon. Oh, Sauce, you make me want the 620s, but I can't trade for that. We got to at least trade for like this. Let's see us get through this bottom. Anything below these 73s, we're looking decent. Nice move here. Let's get a fill. Let's get a fill at these 41s here. Let's just see this thing keep selling. 15-minute range bottom is going to be our obstacle. $15-minute range is going to be our obstacle here. The 59s. Boys, we gotta lock in $2,000, don't we? Just lock in the $2,000, huh? Fuck. I want to see this 15-minute range try, but I just don't like the way that we're acting here. Let's see the reaction at these 15. Oh, get heavy through there. Get heavy through there. Come get us. Beautiful trade. Come to these 41s. We could probably be looking for these 20s like you're saying, Sauce. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. See if we can get through here. See if we can get through these 41s. Holy shit. I'm just happy with that, boys. I'm just going to take that. What a move. What a move. That was fucking disgusting. 6170 in the accounts. Let's go! Sauce put the phone call in. Saucy. Come on, Sauce put the phone call in. That's all there. Let's fucking go, boys. Come on, one time. Damn, what a fat fatty there. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Biggest sell volume of the day right there as well, so be cautious if you're in this. W's, they're 30 bandos. 30 bandos. Come on. What a sexy trade there. Technically, 4,300 times 5. What is that? That's 28. That's 24,000 on the day. That's my biggest day, I think, right there. I think I sold early. I think he could even target the 600s, but I don't care. I just wanted it. I needed that lock in there, boys. Let's fucking go. Appreciate all the love. Y'all are the best in the chat. For real, that was an awesome hype train. Let's go, boys. Well, that was the biggest volume, sell volume of the day, so be cautious if you are in this. Trade of the month, bro. That was the trade of the month right there. Bada boom. That was the boom sauce. 30 fudging bandos. 30 bandos. Wani. It's the dream right there, boys. Like we said, we got a really good exit too, realistically. Like, what do we actually get for our exit? Trades. Bro, does anybody else... I haven't been getting... Look at this. Last trade was 813. No, 815. I traded yesterday 818 and today's 819. They're not updating. So, it's a little upsetting because I used to like that thing. Let's go to this, though. No, this. Let's go to this real quick and see something. Yeah, that's disgusting. But that's not what I wanted to see. I forgot what I was looking for here. So they're updating here. I want to see our fill price. 631s was that trade, boy. Look at it. 631, 631, 631. That third ad. Oh. 631 was our fill price. So. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Look at it. Into the 600 whole number. Go, go, go. Like and follow if you haven't, peeps. Subscribe, boys. Hit that like button. By the way, one of our videos got like one of our subs got like 15 likes on it. Y'all are freaks for that. It means the most. Absolutely crazy. The amount of support we've been finding on this the streams lately have been fucking unreal, and it doesn't go over my head, so I thank you guys so much, for real. Look at this selling coming in, boys. Man, that VWAP entry was fucking dialed, huh? We top ticked, added. That was a beautiful trade. That was one of my best trades with the double add at nice spots, compressed. That was controlled. Come on, that is great trading, boys. Let's go, Pat. Nice push off of that. Back into the EMA here. Did we get into a big level? That's why I was targeting the 610 20s anyway. They better make the call for you to go live. No. Not for a little while. That's the goal, Wani. That's definitely the goal, but I don't think it's going to be for a little while. I think they're going to let me take some payouts before we even get close to that. I think. I could be wrong, but that's my thoughts. They're going to let me get probably all 5 of them, all 5 payouts before they even consider bringing the boy live. But, boys, that's our goal. We're going to go live. We're going to get, my goal is to go live, but I don't want to do it until I max out the XFAs. So 5 max payouts, which would be, 22,500 times 5. So they only like 110K. Then they'll bring you live with hopefully a max account there as well. It's kind of the goal. Otherwise, it doesn't really make too much sense. Lock is $200 days, and lock is that payout. Yes, sir. Tyler, will you teach your kids at a young age how to trade? It's a fucking amazing question, Juan. W for that. I think trading has a lot to do with your mentality and how you view the world. So I think I want to have a child, I want to shape them to at least be resilient, which I think is a key attribute of traders. I want them to be follow their own needle. So be their own leader, which is also a key trait of being a trader. You can't get caught in the noise. So I think I'm gonna try my best as a father to instill attributes in my child that are gonna make them healthy, resilient humans, strong, smart humans, which also I think there's a correlation to that, to being a good trader. So I don't know if I'm gonna introduce them to the charts right away. I don't think I'm gonna hey man, this is what we're doing, or maybe, I don't know. But if they show an interest, obviously you're gonna be like, oh dad, what do you do? And oh, I trade. And they're like, oh well, I want to you know what I mean? Kids want to learn through action anyway. So I definitely won't hesitate to let them see the markets. I won't hesitate for them to start their 10,000 trades. 'Cause I think this is my truth. To be a good trader is just 10,000. It's the same thing as to have a big bicep. You've done 10,000 curls, or to be a professional tennis player, you've done 10,000 overhands and 10,000 backhands, and it's just repetition. So I don't hesitate to start my child's trials, start them on that journey, start their 10,000 trades. I'm not gonna put my emphasis on the money. I'm gonna get more emphasis on okay, well, how are you feeling? Oh, so you're feeling anxious in this trade? Well, I'm gonna help them work through their emotions early in life. And then I think that translates to trading. So I don't know, Wani. The dream is that our kids don't got to work too hard because we locked it in, right? Do you plan to trade full time? Absolutely, Will. I think that is the inevitable dream. Right now, it's funny. I had this conversation with my best friend last night, one of them, and we were just chatting, and we were he's like, bro, what is it going to take for you to commit and go all in on trading? And it's my perspective is I am all in on trading. I know that the lifestyle, right now, boys, I'm on a 13-day work streak. I've worked almost 130 hours in the last 13 days. I've been 10-hour shifts for 13 days in a row. Tomorrow's gonna be 14, 2 weeks straight, no stop. And it's I wake up and my mindset isn't I don't want to go to work. It's just this is who I am, to form the life that I can so that I can spend money on trading. So eventually trading will be my only thing. I was hoping to see this reaction off this price, and we are getting a bit of a move here, boys. So still compressing in lower. So yeah, I work a lot right now, but right now it's just a part of my narrative of who I am so I can be a bigger trader. But absolutely, well, one day I would like to just be hitting the charts as my income source strictly. But that's the dream, brother. Selling off that EMA back into these 600s deep now. Excuse me. Let's see what we got here, boys. Still reaching lower. I think 600 whole numbers in lock. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Of course, Will. Appreciate the comments, brother. Appreciate you being here every day hanging out. Tyler, how many more days for payout? Dave, what's up, man? Good morning, King. Today is day 3. So we have 2 more days. How much money do you have to make from trading to quit your job? Another tricky question by my man Wani. I don't know, bro, because I had this conversation with my friend who's a successful trader, and he's you'll tell yourself. I was when I first started trading, bro, I had when I very, very, very first started trading, I was dead broke. Had no money. Took a while off, started working hard, saved up some money, had $30K in savings, and then I started trading again. This was a year ago. And started trading again. And I was man, if I had 50K, double what I have right now, just about in the time, I would totally just do it. I'd quit full time. But then I got to 50K and more opportunity, and so it's like, I don't know. A lot of things have happened where that the goalpost keeps moving on from where I set that number. But I think if I had 6 figures locked in my savings account, a couple years of, you know, bills and everything, safety saved, I'd be willing to. Because for me right now, again, I had the conversation. Hold on one sec. Dude, just size down for the next 2 days. 5 MNQ and secure payout. Then leave at like at least 3K buffer after withdrawal. Want to see you keep those alive. Dave's right. I appreciate it, brother. Currently though, I'm on a mission. I want to get max payouts. That's been my work. It's been my dream. It's been my effort. So I might do that. I might just keep hitting it the way I'm hitting it and looking for bigger moves, because at the end of the day, Dave is like, I don't know. We'll see. I really appreciate the advice. We'll see what happens. I know y'all are just trying to, you hate watching me lose money, so that means a lot. We'll see. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know, Wani. The goalpost keeps moving. I keep making money and keep being like, oh, once this next level happens, I'll quit. But I just like the safety of having stability. That makes me trade better than if I had my time. If I was a full-time trader right now, the feeling of like, oh, I'm reliant on trading would make me a less good trader than the feeling of being like tired because I'm working all the time. But knowing that I'm financially stable makes trading easier for me. Does that make sense? Does that make sense for any of y'all? Like the financial stability makes me a better trader because I don't have to worry. I can come in here and blow accounts and not have to stress as much as I would if I was like completely reliant to eat on trading, working out. So just kind of different people though, different strokes for different folks. Some people love the pressure. They're like, yeah, I just want to be a full-time trader and stress about my next couple dollars, but it makes me a better trader. I'm like, respect. It makes me a worse trader. So it's just the game. Ben Vasquez, 4K day across all 5. Insane. Yes, sir, brother, man. Look at this. Bang. Bang. We hit it hard today. We got really lucky. We hit a nice trade. We literally shorted the very fucking top. So I shorted 21, added in when we got compressed below this range, and then added in again when we got compressed below this range. It was really nice. I'm going back to Asia at the end of the year. That's insane. Dude, I want to travel more. That's another thing I want to be free, like trading-wise, time-wise. I love working hard. I work a lot, work hard, but I just can't wait to have my time back so I can do stuff like travel. You can always lock in some payout and keep growing it, brother. You dead ass, Pat. I might. I'm not sure yet. I really want those max payouts, though. Want to have a minimum of 15 to 20K in cash and 7 or more funded above buffer so I don't stress. Transitioning to a side remote role. I feel like the way you trade would be good for Apex. The fact that you said that, bro, great minds think alike, King. Because I've been thinking about that. The way that I like positions and will trade one contract and get out of things is really lined up with Apex. They like the trailing drawdown, the in and outs, it's a possibility, and I didn't get that fat payout, the big thick fatty, the Mama Lou, the Grand Mama Master. But maybe if I get financially strong and I am a full-time trader, I'll start hitting those base hits. You need 60 days. 20 accounts is not cheap. You need 60 days on 20 accounts and $800 a day. You get $1 million payout. 60 days, $800 a day, 20 different accounts, and you're locking in a motherfucking $1 million payout. That's the goal, but we'll see. Make 400 to 600 a day each account. That's the thing. 2,500Ks are coming, bro. Y'all want me to size up into the Apex. My boys, I love it. We'll see. That is a good buffer, though, Dave. 15, 20K in cash and some funded. That's a great buffer, bro. It's kind of what I'm looking for, too. 14 homies hanging out. If you guys are not subscribers, then what are you doing? You're making me sad. It's the free way to support us. Keep this thing going. If you appreciate me sharing my lives, my trades every day, hit that like button, you know? Show your boy a little bit of support. Boys, and this is not the way you should think about trading, but fuck, look at this. Another 40 points we could have had on 3 different contracts. Another $2,400. Could have been our biggest. Could have done well. Could have smashed. Saw said he was making the phone call, so that was on me there. Truly, that's on me there for getting out there. But it was just a really good trade. Actually, really quickly, I want to take a peek at this because I think that might have been one of my biggest. This one was, no, it wasn't. It was almost 100 points. So 721 to 631 is a 90-point trade on that one contract from the top tick there. Little 90 points from the very tippy-tappy, the tippity-tippity top. Apex is like 80% off. Second entry short from the 655. You got short. Wait, what is that? Second entry short from... You're short from 655, Pat? Let's fucking go, King. If that's what you mean. In Apex, they do smash deals, Wani. You're right. They be generous with those. Hello, Tyler. Only 8-second delay today. Hey, Dave. I'm doing that for you. I'm trying to get it better and better. 8 seconds after being live for an hour and 20 minutes is pretty good. I like that. I've been figuring out how to do it. Oh, my... Look at the selling. Tickles you. Just tickles the fancy. Just a little bit. Yeah, well, next time they do a big fat deal, Juan, I'll give her a try maybe. We'll see. They do them all the time, so. How are you improving it from 20 to 8? You have to request from YouTube, or there's a certain setting on my stream. So I use OBS, and there's a certain setting in here that works, and then there's another setting in the in the YouTube that works. Oh my fucking word, boys. 600 whole number, but fuck that. 560s. That'd been like a $10,000 trade for us if we just held. Can't think like that, but holy shit. How are you? Maybe they prioritize channels the more views you have. That's actually a crazy point. I never thought of that, Dave. Maybe they do that. Diamond Hands, Pat. Yeah, Diamond Hands, Pat. This thing just touched the 560s. That would have been a $10,000 trade. Sauce, you told me it was going to the 600 whole number. That's on me for getting out at the 630s. It just is. Like it just is. That's on me there. You know what I mean? No one else. It's just that's on me there. Hey, why did that do that? Thank you. Oh, so thank you. In another world, it doesn't go to 600. That is the truth. See, Brett, my man, he just gets it. He just gets it. Sometimes it doesn't. In other worlds, it goes all the way down to 560 and would have been our 10K trade in one day. In this world, it did. But what also happened in the world is you locked in a bunch of cash. And that's our moderator. We can't be sad about the spilled milk. We did what we had to do, boys. For real, I love our community that we're building. It's literally just so much fun hopping on here every morning with you guys. Learning, trading, getting a little bit better at the markets. Sharing information, sharing vibes. Let's fucking go, gang. High vibes, high energy. Do you trade as a living? Ben Vasquez. I do not, sir. I actually am a hard-working guy that likes to save his money for trading. So I've been working like crazy just to save up some money so I can spend it willingly on the NASDAQ. I've spent a lot of money on the NASDAQ, but she's giving me back a lot of money. And eventually, one day, the dream is to be a full-time trader. Trade as my income source. But right now, I'm diversified. I have a couple streams of income. Just for financial stability. Like I was saying, I trade better having financial stability than I would having the freedom of time that trading provides if you're full-time. And if that makes sense, then we're right here. We're locked in, King. I haven't asked, but how long you've been trading? Great question by Wool. I've been in the markets for, so you guys want the whole story? I'll break it down super quick. 2018, I move out. I'm 18 years old. I find options because I want to make money. I only have $1,200 to my name pretty much at 18. I blow that down to like $200 and then make $2,000 off of options. I'm addicted to options now, right? blow that 2,000 pretty quickly, but I'm figuring out this is the way to make money. So I go back, I start saving up again. I get like 10 grand. AMC comes out at the time. Someone convinces me that AMC is going to $1 million. I'm like, I'm going to be rich. I put my 10K savings in AMC option calls in same week expiry. Blew all $10,000 in like 2020 on AMC calls. Tragic moment for me. Went back to work, started working hard again, found futures, found Topstep, but didn't really have the money or like the conviction yet. I was still like a little sour from trading. Introduced it to my best friend. He keeps doing it, doesn't stop. So that was like 2020, 2021. He's been trading every day since. He's now full-time living trading. I stopped doing it. Went for a couple more years just working, and then last year he started hitting it big, and he's like, bro, you got to start doing this again. So last August I have been at the markets every single day. So I've traded every single day the last year, and that's been the most serious year I've taken it. So I'd say like 1 year full time, and then like a year and some change of information. Like I have a lot of information, but I've only been like actively trading NASDAQ for a year. I've been trading options and shit. Holy selling, boys. Oh my God. These are the days you just get paid. Message retracted. Sorry, I didn't see your message, Dave. I feel you. I've blown around 100 combines since June, LOL. Damn. 8K days at 18 is crazy. That is crazy that you blew 100 combines, though, pal. You're doing the thing. But with futures, you can make 20K a month with 5 accounts and little risk. Yeah, I know. I love it, Dave. Starting out with options is crazy. That kind of dopamine you get is not normal, dude. It was so bad, and I was addicted, and I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to free my family. I'm going to be the financial provider. Options is the way. Options is a real quick way to lose your money, especially as a kid. I heard that YouTube has a monetization course and a YouTube certification. Once the other algorithm sees this, it will push your channel out to more people. I heard that YouTube has a monetization course and a YouTube certification. Once the algorithm sees this, it will push your channel out to more people. Well, we got to get there then, Wani. I love it. I don't know if that's, I believe you're probably right. It probably does give you a boost. We got to get there. We're crushing, boys. Like, seriously. I think you need 3,000, which is not a small amount, 3,000 watch hours for a year to get monetized. And we're crushing. We're like getting close to 800 watch hours. So everyone that stops in here and hangs out, you guys are the fucking best. Just get over 100K cash at least before you buy a car. Get a big buffer. I used to have 230K during the pandemic, the scamdemic. Scamdemic. Before you and went down to negative 5K, dude. Holy shit. Once you have big money, the sky's the limit with your life. Dave, you're dropping inspiration, bro. I'm hoping to be there. I'm hoping to have that big money, be financially free. I had like 65K in savings, like 65, and then I crashed my car that I owned. It was like a 2012 Subaru. I'm just frugal, so I was just going to drive it till it died anyway, which I had definitely a couple more years of just saving money driving that car. But your boy is really bad at staying awake while driving if I'm really tired, so I fell asleep, crashed. I was perfectly fine. Fucking so grateful for that. But my car wasn't, so that costed me some money. I lost like 5K in the value of the vehicle, and then I had to put 14K down to buy my next car. So just been saving up since then. But back to Bungie. I have like 10K now. Don't buy a car, dude. Get your money up and always keep that buffer. I had to buy a car. I bought a 2023 Toyota Camry with 40,000 miles. I own it. Spent it like 27,000. Put 14 down and just been paying off the rest slowly. But I agree, it's not the best just to have a debt. But appreciate the advice. Well, a Camry used is okay. Yeah, I bought a used Camry. I'm a frugal guy. You're not going to see me driving no Ferraris, no Koenigsegg Regeras. Anyone knows that Koenigsegg Regera reference, you're a G. But yeah, I won't be doing that. I'm just saying, don't buy a new car. No GR86 for you, LOL. You want to see me in the Lambo? Whipping in my Rari? You know what I mean? Someday, maybe. If I had trillions, I'll never have trillions. I'm not someone that cares about money like that. TJR Regera, crazy work. Dom gets it. That car is nuts, though. Dom gets it. I love it. Yeah, no, I won't be lavish. I'm just not a lavish dude. I just want my family to be safe and happy. And outside of that, bro, I could just be chilling. I'm just a chilling dude. I don't No big expectations. If I'm eating good food and my family's healthy, that is the business. You just had a great day. You just had a fucking great day. Did you ever trade Forex? Survived Forex. I think I put like 1 or 2, 3 trades in Forex. And then I was just like, you know, what am I doing, Tyler? I don't know these markets and I'm trying to learn something new. I was like, I'm just going to save my money and spend it on something that I have a little bit more knowledge in, like the NASDAQ. But I did put like 3 trades max in the Forex markets before I was like, yeah, what am I doing? You killed it today on your trades. I took longs on ES, made 1,800 on Lucid and 700 on Tradeify. I wanted to slap you earlier when you didn't take your profit on your short, though. Hey, great job, Dave. Great trading today, man. Yeah, you talking about this one? I was up fucking like 1,500, get break even on this mean bully candle, but then we snapped it again. So I know we could add another 1,500 to this, been up like almost 6 grand today, but it's okay. It's okay. We can't be perfect, boys. Gotta sell half, man. It's just not the strategy. It's not the strategy. If I would have sold half, I wouldn't have made this move either, right? Like, it's tricky, but you got to hold for the winners. I should have held this motherfucker down to these 500s. I should have held this motherfucker down to these 500s. Oh, what happened? I don't like that. This is pretty sick, though, boys. These stats are pretty sick. Boom, boom, boom. Still finding some selling. Everyone is followed. 6170. So now I'm just going to hit this button just to be safe here. Lock me out. Leaders locked out. Can't hit any weird buttons and lose any money now. We did what we had to do, boys. We did what we had to do today. So for real though, it is 5 minutes until Europe closes here at 11. Your boy's gonna get out of here, go back to work, actually do the thing, make some more money on top of the money. But seriously, guys, I just can't say it enough. I fucking love you guys for hanging out, supporting the stream, just sharing information, sharing vibes, showing up every day, and yeah, it means the most. So tomorrow we're gonna keep it going. Seeing if we can get these accounts maybe to that 10 grand for that max payout, or maybe just slow roll it and take it out. We're on day 3 of winning days now, so I'm not sure, but you guys, seriously, you're the best. If you're still trading, good luck. We found some selling, so I would definitely be looking for the sell side. We might see a retracement. Just keep your accounts going. Tomorrow, another no news, and then Thursday we have some news, so we'll see what happens, but W for Tyler, boys. Great day. Fuck yeah, Pat. I love you. Take it easy, boys. Hit the gym hard, Pat. Wani, take it easy. Dave, have a good day. Dom, get that Regera, bro. And then, yeah, everyone else, Wool, thanks for stopping in. Anybody. Sauce, I'm not sure if you're still here, but y'all are the best. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Drink some sun, get some water, and, yeah, I'll see you guys. Peace.